Hey, you. Let's get that first podcast out there. And if you haven't heard, Anchor is the easiest way to make that happen. Let me explain. It's free. That's right, it's absolutely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your PC or the convenience of doing it right from your phone. That's right, you heard me, right from your phone. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast. That's right, I said it. You can make money through Anchor with your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's right, guys. Anchor's away. Hi, I'm your host, Melissa Henry Stover, and I want to welcome you back to Gifted by Design. Today's topic is going to be It Starts With You. And the reason I chose that topic is because a lot of times we have to start with ourselves and make up in our mind that we want something different. It doesn't matter what someone has told you. It doesn't matter if someone told you you weren't good enough, if you weren't slim enough, if you were ugly, if you would never be anything, if nobody would want you but them. That's all lies. You can be anything that you put your mind to, but you have to get that in your mind. And I think the first step to that is forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for believing what you were told, forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be treated a certain way, just forgiving yourself, period. There's a freeing in forgiving yourself. Yes, we go to God, we ask God for forgiveness. We go to people, we ask people for forgiveness. But how often do we forgive ourselves? And so today, I just want to talk to you about forgiving yourself. That's going to be our first step, forgiving ourselves and understanding that we are not stuck at the mistake that we made. Give yourself permission to move on. Give yourself permission to live, because people with unforgiveness will keep you stuck in that place that you made that mistake. And we don't have to stay there. Once you've asked someone for forgiveness, once you've asked God for forgiveness, and like I said today, once you give yourself that forgiveness, give yourself permission to move on. A lot of times we get stuck. A lot of times we listen to the labels that people have put on us, and that's not who you are. You're gifted, you're smart. You may not have been the person for them, but that doesn't mean that you're not the right person for someone else. You may not have been the right person for that job, but maybe you're the perfect person for another job. Maybe you're supposed to have your own company, and that's why things never work out anyplace else. Maybe someone there was intimidated by the gifts, and that's why they kept making you feel the way that you felt. However, I want you to really think about what you really want out of life. What is it that you really want to do in life? And I want you to start preparing for that. You can sit around and you can think about things all day, but I want you to start preparing for the life you want. What kind of class is it that you need to take? What kind of groups are there that you can join? What friends may already be involved in some of the things that you're interested in? And also remember, there may be friends that you have to let go to this new chapter in your life. And be prepared to lose some people, because everyone will not like it when you make up your mind that, hey, I don't have to live like this, and I want to do something different with my life. So be prepared. I want you to get you a journal. I want you to start writing things down. Like they say, write the vision and make it plain. Get you a start date. Get you an accountability partner if that's possible. But I want you to start looking at the world differently. You are not bound to your past. There's a whole future out there waiting for you. So I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be inspired. I want you to get that notebook. I want you to forgive yourself. I want you to start walking in the new you. I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to say, hey, I might have did this, and that. I may have accepted this, and that. But I'm not that person anymore, and I'm not accepting these things anymore. It's time to step out of the shell that you've put yourself in. It's time for you to step out into the new light and be all the things that you wanted yourself to be. Life can trap us, and the fear or the hurt or the guilt or the shame can keep us from moving forward. You don't have to be that person. You do not have to stay in the past. There's so much waiting out here in this world for you, and you're not alone. There are so many people out here that feel this way. You're not alone. I'm here. There are so many other people out here. So first of all, let's start here. Give yourself permission to live. Give yourself permission to move forward. I remember when my daughter passed away and I didn't care about anything. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I didn't bathe. I didn't comb my hair because I gave up on life and I didn't care about anything. And I remember one day thinking that you have other kids that need you. And I had to give myself permission to live, give myself permission to move forward. And I'm not saying that was easy, and it definitely didn't all happen in one day. That still took years. But I had to give myself permission to keep living. And sometimes life can knock the air out of us. Sometimes we feel it's easier just not to live. But there's a purpose for anything that you've gone through. It's so many other people that need to know, hey, I went through this, but I'm okay. So I want to share that with you, that it's okay. It's okay to be in a place where you felt like you've given up. It's okay to be in a place where you felt like you were all alone and you had no one. It's okay that you felt that way, but it's not okay for you to stay there. So I need you to get up. I need you to look in that mirror. I need you to give yourself permission to live and know that everything is going to be okay. Because somewhere out there, whether it's a person, whether it's a child, whether it's a job, somebody needs everything that you have. And so I'm asking today to let's live. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as we go on and we progress, these podcasts will get a little longer. But today, I just really wanted to encourage you and let you know that you are worthy. You are loved. You are special. So come back and join me on our next episode where we continue this journey on finding your gift. Remember, you're gifted by design and you're designed to be gifted.